what's up, everybody? WWE Hall of Famer, The Godfather here, and you're watching Grown Man Record Night. So let's everybody get aggressive and get on the Ho train.
Okay. For the first time in a long time, we had some like substantial technical issues. That was kind of a problem. First of all, the microphone going all the way went up low. Sorry, that was echoing. I know. Everybody shut up. Everybody shut up. Everybody shut up. Shut up. We had the mic went all berserker on us, and then I've squared that away, and then brought that back, and then this camera went nuts. This camera went nuts.
Oh, you got it back.
I got it back. Colors don't match exactly.
You got it back 4:3 at first.
It came back at 4:3 because it was a TV from Grandma's Kitchen in 1974. And then this camera froze. And so we didn't have shit. And Jay's not here, and somehow it's still his damn fault. But anyway, appreciate everybody taking a little time, spending it with us on Grown Man Record Night. VC Thunderdome in the house. Whoop, whoop.
So, I haven't seen you at work.
No.
No.
I've been off this week, so. But I think, I'm pretty sure we had a few extra streams this week. We got a dig of the week. We got you got digs of the week?
Yeah, I got some.
I got a couple digs of the week. Picked up a couple big things today, or yesterday. We got the contest to talk about. We got some issues around that we need to discuss.
Oh, Lord.
Other cool things.
Issues?
Other cool things that popped up. So, stay right there. You know, we were having computer issues, Dave.
Yeah.
I wanted to just get in here and, root around, get to the father of the problem. You ever heard that?
I've heard get to the root of the problem.
You know what a computer calls its
Motherboard?
its father? It's data.
Extruded graphics in a while like that.
Oh yeah, I don't like that stuff.
It's fun.
But yeah, hey, guys, back live in charge. Actually, I'll need to do if I do that. That freezes. So what I need to do is I come over here and I grab this guy. So what you been doing this week, Steve?
What have I been doing? Well, last week on Sunday, I came back to High Point and went to the Jazz Festival.
Oh, that's right.
But it's the Jazz and Blues Festival. I'll tell you though, I saw Kingfish, of course, which was amazing. I didn't realize he was very vibrant. I got the vibe from you that he was Asperger's and was very.
I've heard
shy.
Yeah,
he was
shy when I talked. On stage, he was a different story.
Okay, because he put on a pack and went out in the crowd.
Oh, I know he was not like that.
It was amazing.
Really?
Yeah, I shot some good video on it too.
Cool. Let's see it.
I didn't bring it.
Okay.
Sorry. But also it was Tito Puente Jr.
Okay.
That was really good. That was all about honoring his dad, and he talked a lot about his dad, by the way. So.
He loves his father.
I love Tito Puente.
Sure.
Yeah. What was really cool, though, was this chick. And I'm sorry I'm going to look at my phone because her name...
But you found your phone.
I did. Lakeisia Benjamin. And of all the people that played all weekend, she, more than anybody, emulated what is John Coltrane. I mean,
really?
She actually played... a little bit of Love Supreme. She played Alabama, which was amazing. It was fucking amazing. Yeah, it was really, really good. And we had VIPs. We had really good seats up front.
Did you go to the, let's see it, rolls old bananas at south of the border footage. Fuck off, Metal Theologian. Did you go more than one day or just that one?
No, just that one day.
Just that one day. Cool. We're getting some get off your phone, Steve emotes in the chat.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
That was a quick little peek.
Well, you almost didn't have that tonight because I couldn't find my.
Oh, you should have seen him. He was like what my mom would have called a tizzy. Steve was in a tizzy.
Well, I'd hate to lose a segment of the show just for
no phone. I probably shouldn't swing my arm out like that, should I? Somebody will clip that and
just don't hit the mic.
Use out of proportion. Yeah, but that motion is a little, you know.
Mic check. Mic check. We still good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Anyway, it's a fantastic end of the week.
Then on Wednesday, I had all the band members from Uncle Watson's Widow come over, and we did a group interview with 107 FM in New Zealand.
Oh, New Zealand!
Yeah, about the album, and they played the album while we did a little interview. It was a lot of fun.
Dude, you should.
There's something weird about it though, because I don't know if they're in a dream world or whatever, but after the show, he's like, "All right, now, let's see how many people were listening. I'll tell you. Looks like maybe 4.2 million."
What? For real?
I'm like, this guy. Well, I don't know what. I won't say I won't know what he's smoking because after we went off the air, we're still connected through Skype call. And
Hall size. Thank you for being a friend of the program.
They start blazing over there in New Zealand, and
that's funny.
Yeah.
Huh.
But it was fun.
But really, 4-point-some million?
That's what he said.
Wow.
That's what he said.
I didn't think there was that many people in New Zealand.
But it's internet radio, I think.
Oh, okay. I see.
You can listen.
Okay. That's pretty cool, though. That's pretty awesome. But I wish I would have worked in. I could have told you to work in Smoko. I'm on Smoko, so leave me alone.
Smoko.
They would have probably been like, "Oh God, stop it, stop it." It's like when we.
I did want to ask him if the term being called a Kiwi, is that an insult or is that an honor?
I think it's an honor. They call,
a Kiwi.
Soccer and rugby. I think they call them Kiwis, right? So that's like they call themselves or refer to themselves, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So that was the gist of it. And then today I shot a really cool drone shot in this elementary school. All the kids came out to the field and they built a U.S. flag. Some of the kids wore blue, some wore red, and some held up these stars. And it was really, really cool. So we flew the drone over the school and got some really good footage for news. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
What are you doing over there?
I'm getting things arranged.
Watching videos while we're
No. I'm just squaring things up.
Square it.
The big news this week, what I've been working on this week was, speaking of squaring things up, we concluded the Grown Man Record Night 600 subscriber Under the Covers contest.
Yeah, I didn't realize that till later.
Yeah, they made actually folks were submitting videos in like on Wednesday. I was going to draw on Wednesday, but a couple people were sneaking some in. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm down with that. So
sorry, deadline.
I just kind of let it slide and then did it on Thursday. Actually, which was the fiance's birthday. So I was like, all right, I gotta shoot an internet video. Call ourselves Eagles. Yeah, dude. Fly, Eagles, fly. No, not the Eagles, just Eagles.
Just
Steve.
Eagles.
But anyway, we concluded the contest, made the drawing. Third place was Rachel, the Music Man. Picked up a mug, sent that off today. Coffee mug, Grown Man Record Night in the merch shop. Shane, if you would please hit us up with the merch link. Second place, our good buddy the Zonk Man, Nesvet here in the chat. Won a t-shirt, sent that out to the Zonk Man today, and grand prize winner, the grand prize game. When I say grand prize, I think of the Bozo Show every time. Our man Ron Haggerty's Vinyl Pasta. Ron's a good dude. Happy to see Ron pick up the $100.
Congratulations!
And sent that right over to Ron.
You're the winner.
Yeah, but I kind of figured. No shot I go through this whole shebang without effing something up. I F something up. we had 34 entries or something like that. And I did leave somebody out.
You left somebody out of the contest?
Yeah.
Who submitted?
Were
they like 25th hour?
No, not on purpose. I just went back and for some reason, like adding things to the playlist is a little.
So people could see all your entries.
Yeah, I made like a public playlist, and here's the thing: a lot of people do like a video on the day before the drawing, and say, "Hey, I'm gonna run off everybody's name just to make sure I counted you and everything." So it's a video of people just running through everybody's name, and I'm like, I ain't doing that shit. That shit's lame.
You should have done that.
I should have done that. Because every time I click on one of those, and I'm like, why am I watching this? But
yeah, why don't you just blame Jerry?
I thought about trying to blame this one on Jerry, but
it's on you.
This is on me. So we did leave Bill's Box of Sound out, who's a fantastic friend of the program, and I felt real bad about that. So I did get a message from Bill earlier. Actually, it didn't come directly from Bill, but it's, I guess, about Bill. So let's take a minute here and see this video that came in.
This is Bill's submission?
No, it's not the submission. It's something it's having to do with the contest.
Oh, the follow-up.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
Hey, Bananas. How you doing? It's Bill from the Box of Sound. Listen, you know how to hurt a guy, don't you? You asked everybody to participate in your contest, and then you don't put my name in the hopper. I'm not even considered for a prize. Man, that hurts. I'm not wearing these dark glasses to be cool. It's because I've been crying for the last 12 hours. Damn it, man. What are you doing? So I didn't know what to do, so I sought legal counsel. And they got back to me, and they said that they're going to issue a cease and desist because, when you run a contest, there are standards and practices and a code of ethics that you have to follow. It's in a broadcaster's code. I've worked for TV stations too, And you do something like this, there are consequences. So the cease and desist order will be null and void if delivered to me is a case of Mitchum and any and all Cannonball Adderley records you have, with the exception of something else, because technically that's a Miles Davis album. Now, that's what my attorney said, but I'm willing to let bygones be bygones. I'll take a mug, or I won't take anything at all because, you enter a contest, it's like buying a lottery ticket. Chances are you're not going to win. Still, the pain is deep. It's deep. You watch yourself, Mikey Bananas. Because I'm going to be watching you every week. Every week. Well, unless I'm busy or something, or unless there's no show on. Christ, who am I kidding?
Okay, so here's the deal. Send him a mug. Yeah, but it's one of our longest sponsors here on the program, and boy, over the time, Mitchum. Folks, as the dog days of summer start to wind down, trying to smooth this up. As the dog days of summer start to wind down, you get out there on the lake, on the golf course, or maybe just a tough day on the job as a blue collarman. You may need to add a little extra protection, like 48-hour protection. So I implore you to switch them to Mitchum. it's been kind of a soft, soft sponsorship here in the last few years. We need to reach Jerry. Can we get Ron Dalick? You remember Ron? Get Ron Dalick on the phone and see if we can work this out with Bill. Ron Dalick. Ron.
No,
we'll get him on
not Bill Mitchum.
Not Bill Mitchum. Don't get him on. Not right now. Not right now. Well, let's try to work this out.
You know, a case of Mitchum would last you probably like 5 years.
Of course it would. I mean, what are we talking about here?
48-hour protection.
I mean, that's... And really, you can squeeze more than that out of it.
A swipe every 2 days.
So we'll square that up.
But you got to go 2 arms, so that's 2 swipes every 2 days.
But congrats to the winners. Apologize to Bill. We'll square that up. But congrats to the winners.
Do you swipe? Do you like swipe?
Are we going to get into this?
You like swirl it like I do? You get in there and swirl it?
I'm a weird guy, Steve. A lot of people know I'm a weird guy.
You don't use deodorant.
I literally do everything 11 times.
11? What?
I do everything 11
You
times.
OCD?
A little bit. So even a quick day.
You watch Monk?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If it's going to be like a hot day or something.
Do you watch Monk?
When I dig in my ears when I come out of the... no, I hate Monk. When I come out of the shower and you like take the towel and go in your ears.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11.
Wow.
Yeah. Everything's 11. Everything's 11.
This one goes to 11.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's something. Anyway, but appreciate everybody participating. Had a big turnout. That was a lot of fun. We really appreciate that. Got some interesting news. One of the things I did on the time off was replace the receiver here in the studio.
Yeah.
So we now have not new, but like a 90s Yamaha 2-channel receiver in here that I hooked up my just huge sub that cameraman gave us. That we run some Polk reference speakers. And then a big sub to supplement, which is a great combination, actually.
Very, very nice.
And but the thing with a 2-channel receiver is there's no sub out on it. So what I did was I took a high output from the sub there, which is the speaker wire, ran that into the B speakers of the 2-channel Yamaha, and then turned the B speakers on. So now I have the sub and the fronts. So anyway, that was a success. Move the other 5-channel receiver into the living room, and it's acting like it's possessed. So I'm halfway home there. Meet me halfway.
So am I glad I did not come over for the Georgia Clemson game on Saturday, because you were going to have that out there.
We had it on. We had 2-channel. We had 2. I'm not doing full surround. It was just a 2.1 thing. But yeah,
It's a good game.
But the sub's not working like it's supposed to. Anyway, let's see what else. Let's do a shot. I'm tired of fucking around. Spam up some.
What we got?
We got a little Seagram's watermelon vodka.
Yeah, I came over here. I didn't think you'd have. I thought maybe you still have that coffee.
Yeah.
Vodka, but this looks interesting.
Yeah.
Seagram's watermelon vodka. It says juicy watermelon.
Oh, it's juicy, baby. I can confirm this is pretty damn good.
And you like Seagram's vodka?
I don't know that I can't remember ever doing Seagram's vodka. Of course, I've had gin lots of times.
And
but
Seagram's 7.
And don't forget, folks, if you're don't sit in on that
Via or
the
Seagram's.
Pinnacle.
Are you a VO or a 7 man?
I was a 7 guy.
I was a 7 guy.
Yeah, 7 and 7. You know why? Because they in Mean Streets, the Scorsese picture, Harvey Keitel orders 7 and 7. It's literally why I'm a 7 and 7 guy.
All right, so we do a shot. What are we doing a shot for?
Fuck, I don't know. America. Except for a Canadian friend. And Canada, too. And some of you guys, there was a Brazilian guy, and then the guy from Finland.
Well, it's 9/11.
Doc Oxen, Turkey.
Fuck. Let's do a 9/11.
Oh, 9/11. Here's to 9/11.
It is 9/11.
Can we roll that back? Did I just cheers to 9/11?
We're 32 minutes into 9/11. We can do a drink in memorial.
Rip. Let's stay up till like what is it, 8:45 or whatever?
That's about what knows. Yeah, that's about what time the first.
How did it
8:50?
How did it make you feel, Steve? Let's get into it. All right, moving on. News from the Discord this week. Let's check this out. Oh, Aaron Griffin posted this shit up. Apparently leaked via cryptic messages through multiple Instagram accounts of all the band members. Mastodon's going to be releasing a new album coming out in November. The album's going to be called Hushed and Grim, and they've already released like a single called Pushing the Tides, which it's got like a video and shit, and streamed that today. And you know, I have to say, I'm becoming like this guy. Like when I first hear like any album, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I was like that about the new Maiden and some other stuff. I've become like the I don't know, it's alright, I guess guy, and I hate being that guy. But so what made me think about this is when I launched into this Mastodon video today. I got about halfway through the first verse, like the intro, and then into the verse, and I'm like, dude, I don't know. It's just kind of like and it's Troy was singing, the bass player. The more of the you know, like. But then when the chorus kicked in, that's when it all came together for me. When Brand starts singing on the drums, everything comes together, and I'm like, oh, this is really good. Really good. So, yet again, I'm excited about this new Mastodon record coming out. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the song. First 30 seconds had me really worried, though, I have to say. You know, we actually played some Helmet tonight, but speaking of which, I should mention this when we pull it out. I'll skip that and we'll move on. We'll mention it later.
All right.
Other news from the Discord. Steve doesn't care because he's got both of these, but...
Well, but there's a lot of stuff on it.
True. This, it's going to be called Kid Amnesia. It's a pre-order. It's going to come out the end of November of this year. It packages Kid A and Amnesiac together. Plus, it's got
which were basically done in the same studio time
session kind of stuff, but it has both pressed at half cut speed. But there's previously unreleased Kid Amnesia, which is 12 tracks of half remembered, half forgotten sessions.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Stuff like that is worthwhile.
But
how much is that going to cost?
It's packaged up. Yeah, I don't know. It's packaged up super nice. You can pre-order, so we can check it. Somebody could look it up and see. It's funny though. Radiohead is one of those bands. We love them. It's not. It's tough to play on the show a lot because they're kind of down songs a lot of times. We'll call them introspective. They're introspective songs, and there's definitely nothing wrong with that.
Elton John said it best. Sad songs say so much.
What do you get with Sir Elton John when you cross Sir Elton John with a saber-toothed tiger? I don't know, but keep it the hell away from your ass. $59.99. What is going on with all these GD record prices nowadays, man? You know, I got liquored up last week and ran off at the mouth about that Iron Maiden stuff, but it kind of pisses me off because I feel like a lot of people are getting taken advantage of. They've taken advantage of the super fan mentality.
I bought the Escher demos. Or I got it for Christmas.
Yeah, see? Well, I mean, yeah. Anyway. But yeah, I think this is really cool. And for people that like me, I don't own either one of these. I own OK Computer. That's all the Radiohead I own.
Really?
Yeah. It's one of those where I'm like, yeah, I love this. But then I'm like, you know what? It's not really a record night thing much. Except unless it's like late night or something.
Their early stuff certainly is.
Yeah, and it's a lot more.
Well, they're a great one-off band. When I'm doing one-offs, you can throw some songs from Amnesiac or even Kid A. I mean, you can put something on there. You're not going to be listening to it or making people listen to it for 20 minutes.
Yeah,
you're doing this 7-minute really cool.
It's
kind
true.
Of introspect
but
thing.
What I was going to say, it's one of those bands that. Early on in the VC, I learned, when we were talking 2012, 2013, people either really love Radiohead or they fucking can't stand Radiohead.
Right.
Very rarely is it anywhere in the middle. Like, people are like, get this whiny bullshit off, like, just aggressively over the top. Or you're like, dude, you're crazy. Radiohead are fucking brilliant.
But,
you know, they're brilliant. It's just not something I want to hear, you know, all the time. Anyway. Too many flips on them short sword joints? Yeah. Generally hostile to a 3 LP set. What if it's got a nice etch, Metal Theologian? Everybody loves a nice etch. What's up, Tone? Don't think it would be a vinyl purchase anyway. It might be digital. Hey, yeah. Carl's one of those. Carl hates Radiohead.
Hey, Aaron, I will agree with you, though. I think our bird should have been the turkey. And
yeah,
Benjamin Franklin would totally agree.
I'd have been.
I think he had proposed.
Did he propose something, Steve?
He proposed.
No,
that
I want to
turkey
propose
be
something.
The national bird.
Yeah, I remember that. Also, Aaron posted. I'm really excited about this. Corrosion of Conformity.
COF.
Nope. That's close. That's close. Deliverance and Blind going to get reissued, and Blind is actually out there, but it's like $36 and it's like limited to 500. I'm like, come on, guys, why can't you just re-release it like a normal LP? Is there something that's keeping you from doing that? Stop making shit so fucking collectory and hard to get. Just give me a nice, decent reissue for $25 and make it available. People will buy that shit. People have been waiting for Blind to deliver, for me, Deliverance, for a long time, and just fucking reissue it properly. And you know, I don't need a deluxe, super rare, $50 record. Make it at every record store in the Southeast for $25, and let's keep it fucking moving. What do I gotta do anyway? Get upset about it? I don't know. Yeah, Deliverance, finally. Right, fucking Albatross. I don't know if I've ever told you, Steve. Cool thing about COC. Reed Mullen, the drummer who just died recently. God rest his soul.
We should do a shot.
We should do a shot. His sister taught at my high school. Taught science. I think Carl had her for science,
I think you've said that before.
I've said that a couple of times. So we always have new people. I mean, you know.
Oh, I should act like it's something I've never heard before.
Absolutely, yeah. Play along. Play along. Hey, you know, we may have in the next couple of weeks, and Aaron Griffin can attest to this, there may be some possible elder record sightings coming up here in the recent future. Me and Aaron may have got a little down and dirty on on Bandcamp Friday. So, anyway.
Well, they are touring with
Pallbearer.
Pallbearer.
Yeah. Yeah. But I didn't know this was. Oh, there's COC. I had a picture of them and I forgot to put it up. God bless them. But this popped up, and I wasn't super familiar with this. It's Elder Live at Roadburn. This did this actually come out today? Or is this coming out? I think this came out today. It's a repress of the 2014, long sold out on CD. Repress on vinyl from last year sold out. So I guess they repressed it last year, but like real quick like. And I kind of checked it out today. Pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I'm a kind of a snob for live stuff.
Sure.
I typically don't like live recordings. Vance has kind of turned me around on that a little bit, because a lot of the stuff
some of them are done really well.
Some of them are done really well, and I'm starting to really learn that. It's just, I've heard some of my, like, especially back in the Napster days, I guess it was, where I've got like a favorite band, and I'm like, oh man, or Nirvana or whatever, and like, you know, concert at whatever, and you download it, and I'm like, this sounds like somebody like taking a liquid shit on a microphone, and like, oh, it's Nirvana, man. It's like, if it's not done well, I don't give a shit.
My Pink Floyd bootleg and that Led Zeppelin bootleg I think they sound like garbage.
It's cool to collect stuff like that, but not cool to listen. I mean, or King Crimson, USA,
Earthbound.
I was thinking about USA.
No, USA's not as bad as Earthbound.
I don't know
Earthbound
Earthbound. I don't
sounds terrible. There's some great music on there, but the fidelity is very tinny and very.
Well, that's how USA
is
to
sibilance.
me. Yeah, to me, USA's like that.
USA's
like,
kind of like that, but it's not nearly as bad.
Oh, wow, Jesus, I'd have a conniption fit. But yeah. Anyway, New Elder live at Roadburn books. Check them out.
I think they've re-released Earthbound, and I'd like to think that maybe they fixed the problem that was with the original LP.
How many G.G. Allen fans we got in the chat right now? I don't think we've ever mentioned G.G. Allen. I've never really listened to G.G. Allen. I kind of jammed some of this today. It was all right. I kind of dug on it a little bit. Brutality and Bloodshed for All. This is it's the 8th and final studio album by G.G. Allen and the Murder Junkies, released after his death in '93. All songs were written with G.G. while G.G. was in the Michigan State Prison. Copies of the album come with a photograph of G.G. Allen from his viewing, alongside copies of his birth and death certificate.
His viewing?
Yeah, he's in the casket.
Yeah. I was talking to somebody just yesterday. Somebody was talking about how eating shit's actually not bad for you, and I was thinking,
who are you hanging out with?
G.G. Allen would probably be pretty pleased to hear that.
Wait a minute. Where are you at? This is a topic of conversation. Bible study has turned way south from when I was last going. Jesus Christ, man.
Who was I talking to? Maybe it was just myself. I don't know. No, I think it was one of my bandmates.
It was my niece. She was 6 years old. Jerry, can we roll it back about 15? Let's pick it up from there. But anyway, I kind of jammed this today, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna walk into this with I never cared for how he looked. I mean, minus the stuff with blood and the shit and stuff. There's something about him. He's got a rather creamy exterior that bothers me a bit. But I really know him from the CKY video where the dude Chad goes to his grave. You fucked up at 92. And they piss on his grave, and he's like so fucking loaded. Hung out with Chad. I don't know if I told you about hanging out with CKY or not. No, wait, that was James. Fuck.
Huh?
James hung out with him and didn't remember.
But you recall hanging out with him?
No, I mean, I hung out with him, but James like hung out with him, like all night kind of thing. Anyway, G.G. Allen. First time on this show, G.G. Allen. How about that? I recently got into Gwar. I picked up that Scum Dogs of the Universe reissue.
Yeah.
But today, Scum Dogs live double recorded they did in 2020 during the lockdown. They did like a live stream thing. They brought in a bunch of guests and played a bunch of stuff. They played that album that I have in its entirety.
Is this after the death of?
Yes. They played that album that I have in its entirety on this like live stream thing, and this is that recording. It's a live recording of one of those. We've entered a new era of music where internet live stream recordings that are broadcast and streamed for folks to pay for and enjoy. You're now taking those recordings and making proper vinyl records out of them, calling them live shows, which they are, but that's really weird. Probably a much easier variables to control, managing crowd noise and the ambience of the room and all that kind of crazy shit. Anyway, DJ Trish, how's it going?
What are they doing?
I'm talking myself over here?
No.
No, this is that they did from 2020, they did a live, like internet live.
Okay. But it was
stream.
In the studio?
Well, like a live stream for people. Yeah, and I think. And that's...
So there wasn't a crowd.
I know, because it was COVID. It was quarantine. But that we're seeing that quarantine vibe making its way to actually recording, like purchasable recordings now. Very weird.
But I kind of drifted as you were talking before.
But what I'm well aware of.
Here's what I was drifting to is that live recordings have never always been live. As you know, Kiss was very good at going back in the studio.
Oh, they were.
But before then, though, I think it was was it Cannonball Adderley or somebody at the studio? They had a party, or at the record company, and they brought a bunch of folks in for a party, and they played. It wasn't Ramsey Lewis, no, who was it? Somebody can help me out here. It was either Cannonball Adderley or wasn't Nate Adderley.
Hey Trish, look what I was playing just a couple of days ago.
Where he left my shoes.
Boom. Little Trish mix right there.
Now,
handy. Was it 2015?
I'll tell you guys right now, the most comfortable frickin' socks you'll ever come across are Bombas. They're a little pricey, but this is what our company gave us for Christmas last year. And you probably didn't you idiot. I would have taken your... Man, they're the best.
I don't need nothing.
They're the best damn socks.
I don't need nobody's shit. I'll go buy my own goddamn socks. I don't need them to tell me nothing about nobody.
But my shoes are right there.
Sock Talk. New graphic. Saucy socks.
Talking socks.
Fuck, I don't even remember what we were doing now. Weekly stills, I'll use it. Somehow Guar ended up me talking to a 50-something-year-old man's socks conversation. Whoa,
Get back on track.
Whoa. Weekly stills.
I'm not here to keep you on track, by the way.
I'm not Mental Richie would be the guy to talk to about the damn G.G. Allen. He's a huge fan.
Yeah.
Steve Shack is shelved. New King Gizzard today. Who picked it up?
I did not. I saw that Underdog had it, and he had all these different language variants too, which is really cool.
The difference is
I think I want the Hindi one.
Tricolor vinyl here, meaning like on each LP's different color. And but it has a natural paper sack on the outside.
But there are some unique variants too, because a lot of the dips were done differently, so you don't get the same thing all the time. And this is the first album. It's not on Flightless. It's on their own label, which is KGLW.
I streamed this today, like as I was like making the rundown. I'm like, yo, I mean, it's hard for me to keep up with it.
This is their 18th album.
Craziness. And to me, maybe it's just in recent times, it's one of my favorites I've ever heard. I streamed 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 songs.
Yeah.
Really good stuff.
Well, I'm definitely going to pick it up. It's just, I got some stuff recently, and it's not new stuff, but I just like, I can wait. I can wait.
Oh, yeah?
Probably another day.
What about this?
What's that?
Well, Steve, this is actually another King Gizzard album that came out today.
Oh, boy.
And this one
you're going to see him in a month.
Live in Asheville in 2019.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that.
Yeah.
Is that at the Orange Peel?
I don't know.
Because Rabbit didn't exist back then, I don't think. No. It's at a brewery.
This is on Drastic Plastic, which I don't know much about that.
They played, what's that brewery down by the river?
Down by the river! Green Man.
They make IPAs and shit.
Oh, Sierra Nevada?
Maybe one of those.
It's a little bit
one of those out of Colorado that came in, because Asheville's a great town to visit. They have a lot of great breweries there now.
And we're all about alcohol, bro.
Yeah. And a great record store.
You know us. Hey.
It's a real liberal town, by the way.
So liberal, bruh. Steve, are you 14? Does colored vinyl really matter? Let's get into it. Will you purchase? Will you go out of your way to purchase a color variant?
No.
I won't either. But
if the album is coming out on, and it's on Vomit Splatter, that's what I can order. I'll order.
Yeah, I don't think they offer anything weird or different.
No.
But if it's the same price and you have your choice, would you?
I honestly think black vinyl is a better quality product.
A lot of people say that,
and I will usually go that route.
So if it's the same price, you would go for black vinyl?
Yeah.
A lot of people are like that,
especially if it's on 180.
I don't think I'll do that.
Yeah.
Just because it's I mean, I get it. I know what people say, and a lot of the colored stuff doesn't sound
And I
as
fucking
good.
I never want a picture disc.
No. And even I bit into the like the Tool Lateralis.
But that's all it was on for a while though.
No. It's not like old picture disc, man. These sound pretty good. These are great, man. So I spent $36. And it's not a full picture disc, it's just got like a thing on each.
Right.
Sounds like shit.
Right.
Like, I mean, you can tell the fidelity of the music is great, but you hear like with a clean needle, and everybody's like, "That's cause your needle in your table. I've seen your place." And it's not that. It's anywhere you play it, any needle you put it on, it's got this just high ceiling of, which is terrible. You know, if it's $15 and you got a little of that, whatever. But like, if I spent $36,
Jimmy Swaggart picture disc.
Ooh, yeah. You know, Merv,
Is he crying?
I gave all my Jimmy Swaggart albums away to our old HR representative.
Oh, yeah.
She started collecting records. Her son did, and she's like huge Christian lady. Huge Christian lady.
Huge trucks allowed.
Sorry, I got lost. But anyway.
Milk of heaven.
Picture discs sound a lot better than they did in the 80s. See, and that's what everybody told me when I was getting ready to buy that tool. So I'm like, well, fuck. And not to mention, it's the only way you could buy that. And when I got it, it sounded like garbage. Like, fuck all you guys that told me that shit.
So you threw it away.
No. And it's fine. It's fine, but it's not fine for that much money. That's my rub. That's my rub. All right. Hey, let's get into a little bit of what we played. So we can just do some marbles. You guys want to get into some marbles after this?
Yeah, we need to come up with another game.
Game?
I haven't played. We hadn't
We hadn't done an album cover game in a
we
while.
haven't done a game in a while.
My
We
wallet's.
got a lot of new
I got my wallet down here on top of a.
new viewers who probably
Trish
never
mix?
played one of those games. Trish mix?
Jesus fucking.
Is that like Chex Mix?
It's just a bunch of 7 inches that fell off. Everything. Tonight's just been. I tell you what, man. We hadn't had one of these nights in a little bit.
What's up, man? How's it going, man?
It's Moose. We hadn't seen Moose since 2013. You guys want to see the Atari Alcove with the Norman? Is that still the Norman Fell movie over there?
Oh, I think it is, but it's over.
Oh.